Hello everybody, I'm David Serpa, and today we are going to talk about what you need to do if you need to sell your house and buy another one. I know that a lot of you have been told that you're going to have to live with family members or you're going to have to crash on your mother-in-law's couch. I'm here to tell you that that's probably not going to be the case. First, assess what kind of a market that you're in. Now, if homes are selling very quickly, then that means that the power is with the seller. So it's a seller's market. If homes are sitting for a long time on the market, then that means that it's a buyer's market because there's a lot of inventory and not as many buyers out there to support that inventory. So that determines what you need to do first in order to sell your house and buy another one without a layover in between. It's called stacking contingencies. And so what we do is we list your house contingent on finding a suitable replacement property. And then you put in the offer contingent on you selling your house. And this way, if anything happens on either end during your first 17 days of contingency periods, which means that you get an opportunity to do your due diligence on the property, which is home inspections, appraisals, termite inspections, etc., to decide whether or not you want to buy that house. During that period, if you back out for any reason, you get your deposit back. Pretty simple. Now, the last 13 or so days of escrow is the only time where you could potentially be exposed to risk. Now, that being said, you're not always going to be exposed to risk the last 10 to 15 days of escrow, but it is a possibility. Okay? So what happens is you list your house. Once you have your house listed in a seller's market, once you have your house listed, then you have more purchasing power, which will help you on the buyer's end of things. So then that way your house is listed. Now think about it from the selling perspective. A seller is going to be less likely to accept a contingent offer from a buyer that does not have their house listed or in escrow. If you have your house listed, you might be okay. But if you have your house in escrow, a seller is going to feel much more comfortable doing that. Now, what if your buyer has a contingency that they have, etc.? Now, typically, I don't like to stack more than 2 or 3, but last year I was part of a transaction with my good friend John Butler, the bald guy in the red tie, and we stacked 7 deals. And John was a huge part of that there in the middle. I think he was responsible for about 4 of them. And it was a little bit crazy, but everything worked out and nobody was homeless in the interim. And if you have a good real estate agent, it's absolutely something that's possible. So if you are in a buyer's market, you have more purchasing power already because there's so much inventory. So you are less worried about getting your house on the market because you can always put in the offer contingent on selling your home, and then you have plenty of time to sell it because there's not as many buyers out there looking. But if you are in a seller's market, you've got to get that house listed more quickly in order to have the purchasing power that you need. And of course, the easiest way to stack contingencies is to call the Homes Team. Look us up at thehomesteam.com or call us at 951-349-8047, and we will be happy to do it for you if you're in Southern California. If you live in San Diego, Orange County, San Bernardino County, Los Angeles County, or Riverside County, just give us a ring. We'll do the rest. If you like what you saw here, please hit subscribe and get more good stuff. And if you're a past client, tell everyone about your experience stacking contingencies, moving from one house into another without a layover. Give us a call, and everybody have a great day.